There's a lot of talk about inflation these days. Inflation, I don't know, things are getting crazy. I don't know, inflation. We hear it all the time. But what can you actually do about it? Here's what Warren Buffett has to say about that. Although individuals can't avoid inflation, it is what it is, legendary investor Warren Buffett says there are two things that people can do to help protect against it. Number one, he says the best things a person can do to protect against inflation is to sharpen their skills and work to be at the top of their field. Top of their field. He's not giving investment advice. He's not telling you what to buy. He's basically saying be the best version of yourself. That's recession proof.
Yeah.
That's inflation proof. If you're the best teacher, doctor, lawyer, businessman, entrepreneur, production coordinator, there's always going to be an opportunity for you.
Always.
Be the best at what you do, inflation proof. Okay? He says if you're the best teacher, if you're the best surgeon, if you're the best lawyer, kind of what I was saying, you will get your fair share of the national economic pie, regardless of the value of whatever the currency may be. If you're good, you're going to get paid.
Right.
Straight up.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, it's hard to argue with that.
It's hard to argue that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The next best course of action, this is number two, the next best course of action to protect against inflation, this is according to Mr. Buffett. Let's put respect on his name.
On
Mr. Buffett. He says to own part of a wonderful business. What a wonderful business that you should be a part of. That's because no matter what happens with the value of the dollar, the business product will still be in demand. Own businesses. A lot of times when he's talking about not only should you can be a business owner, he talks about investing in stocks, and stocks are just companies, and companies are just businesses investing in stocks. So I'm reading two ways into that. Actually owning a business or owning pieces of business as shares of stock. Right? He uses his one own. What's that?
Sorry, someone in the comments said invest in better internet.
Okay, we will. We're working. I think we literally just did that.
Yeah, no, it wasn't even the internet thing.
Okay.
I think it was the software thing.
Gotcha. Love that software talk. Anyway, Buffett uses one of his own investments as an example. He says, if you own Coca-Cola Company, right? You own Coke. You'll be given a portion of the people's labor 20 years from now and 50 years from now, your product, and it still doesn't make any difference what happened to the price level because people will still pay for the products they like. Basically saying rather than being victim of inflation, beat them to the curb, beat them to the punch, own the companies that are inflation and recession proof.
Genius.
Coca-Cola is one of them. Okay, there you go. Anyway,
own.
I love that advice. Warren Buffett is talking that talk.
Yeah.
You know what he's talking about. Look, everyone out there today is trying to get rich quick. Everyone's trying to get rich quick. What Warren Buffett is saying is, look, I like to build wealth slow. I don't think that the majority of Warren Buffett's wealth came after age 60.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So good things take time.
Yeah.
Let the pasta sauce, the marinara marinate for a little bit.
Absolutely.
Everyone's trying to get be a Dogecoin billionaire.
It's because you hear so many things about like, oh, I traded X, Y, and Z cryptocurrency and now I'm a millionaire. So everyone's like, how do I get that now?
It's so easy
I don't wanna
to
wait.
fall into that trap. But I love his advice of just being the best of what you can be. Be a specialist, not a generalist. Don't be a jack of all trades.
Double down on one
Double
thing.
down on what you're good at, and the market will pay you. All right. Thank you, Mr. Buffett.
Talk is money. All we talk is money.
If you enjoyed that short clip from the Sozcast, click here to watch another. Click here to watch the full episode, or just stay broke.